Hi family, welcome to another natural hair video. In today's video, we are going to be doing a little Miss Nadia's hair. In the last video, it was her treatment day, so we did the avocado protein hair treatment. This is a quick and simple protein treatment that I do for myself and my daughter. This is what's going to help make your hair strong and also help you retain length. If you haven't seen the video, I'll leave it in the description box so you can go and watch that. So what I do is I create the protein treatment, I put it in her hair, let it sit for about 30 minutes, and then I go ahead and rinse it out, do her shampoo and conditioner, and then I go ahead and blow dry her hair. Today I'm actually going to be trimming her hair, and this is the most important part. All right, say hi to your niece. She's saying hi, family. This is your little niece, y'all. Nadia is getting so big and I'm so proud of her. So anyway, the previous night I washed and treated her hair with the protein treatment, and we just blow dried it and went to bed. She also had school this morning, so I didn't have time to really go through the whole process of styling her hair. But now she's home. It is evening time, as you can see. We are about to now style her hair. Again, you can see the machine leaves her hair in this state, which makes it easy to comb through, brush through, part, all of that. All right, so that's what we're going to be doing today. And the most important part and the main reason I wanted to make this video for you all is I told you all recently here that I got a really big trim, not my usual trim that I do, and I'll show you the regular trim here so you can see the difference between an actual trim versus a cut. I consider what I did to my hair a cut because it was more than just a trim. Today I'm going to be trimming Nadia's hair. It is due. It's overdue actually for a trim, as you can see from the ends here. Again, a lot of times a lot of us want to hold on to the length, but sometimes the length is not healthy. So holding on to it just makes the hair looks unhealthy, okay? But as you can see here, this is what an actual trim is. A trim does not mean cutting your hair. Just take your hair, especially for those of you who don't know how to trim your own hair, you can do it, y'all. It's really simple. Just grab your hair in little sections like this, and then just cut off those little very like split ends or skinny ends or anything like that. You can choose how much you want to cut, but again, a real trim is just cutting off a tiny bit at a time, and you don't have to do this all in one setting. You can do some this time, and then maybe the next time you take your hair out, wash it, some of the split ends is gonna stick out even more. You can do a little bit of cutting then, and you can do this as many times as you want, or you can just do it in one setting and cut off a whole lot, okay? Since Nadia is really young and I'm still trying to train her hair, I usually don't cut a lot off. I just do a little bit at a time. Her hair, when it's curly, it's much thicker. Nadia's hair shrinks as well, but when it's in a state like this, I can see a little better how much I need to cut off. And again, I just do it as I go. And today just happens to be one of the days that she actually needs a trim. And you can see there that it looks a little healthier than, you know, the ends there looks a little healthier than it looks when right before I cut it or trim it. All right. So that's just all we're doing here. This process is really important. If you really want to grow your hair and you want to see the length retention, you want to see the growth, and you want to see some health, you have to be willing to trim the hair. You just have to. Otherwise, again, it doesn't look healthy. It doesn't look like it's growing. And you think that by holding on to the little split ends is gonna show that your hair is longer. But long, unhealthy looking hair just does not make sense, okay? So anyway, as I said, so we did treat Nadia's hair. We washed it, we blow dried it, we just trimmed it. Now we're going to style it for the week. And as you can see, Nadia is not happy. I don't know if I've told you guys those before, which I think I have. Nadia is tender-headed, so wash days or hair routine days are not her favorite, but She has an attitude the whole time I'm doing her hair, and then once we get done, you cannot get her to get away from a mirror. She will find every single mirror in the house and go stand and look at her hair. So this attitude or sad face is just temporary, y'all. As soon as her hair is done, she's gonna be happy, and you'll see that here at the end. Okay, so I'm just doing this simple hairstyle. I do a few rubber bands. I don't like to braid Nadia's hair in small little braids or add extension. Well, I've never added extensions to Nadia's hair ever, thankfully, because we have been treating and caring for her hair since she was a baby. So thankfully, we have not had to use any extension. Her hair is nice and healthy, and it continues to grow. And thanks to the aloe vera oil, which we use religiously on her hair and my hair, we are able to maintain the length and health of her hair. So what I do, especially because she's very, very tender-headed, I usually just do little hairstyles that I can take out. So even with the twist I'm doing here, instead of braiding it, the braids are harder to take out. I usually just twist it up so that it's easier to take out, all right? So again, we're doing these little twists. And this is one of her favorite hairstyles because, again, it's quick and it's easy. And I just grab the aloe vera hair growth oil bottle, use the applicator bottle, and then apply the oil to her hair and then massage it in, and then apply a little more oil to the ends of her hair, twist it up, and put the little hair ribbons, she calls them ribbons, put the ribbons at the end, okay? And then in the back, I normally just do one ponytail, but it's really cold here, and I don't know, during the winter time, everybody's hair breaks, okay? If it's not well protected, it breaks. And also, because I don't want to make the ponytail too tight in order to hold all of the little pieces of her hair, I am doing a braid. So I'm doing a braid around the perimeter of her hair. So as I started to do the braids, I realized that I can do the same to the front of her hair so that the rubber band doesn't pull or tug on her edges. So I decided to put a braid or two braids up here as well. So that is what you see me doing here. Again, you can see how tender-headed Nadia is. She does not like braids, which is why I don't do those like extensive hairstyles. I just do something simple that is easy to take out when it's time to redo her hair. So again, instead of braiding it all the way down, I'm just gonna switch from the braid to a twist, which makes it easy to take out when it's time to take it out. But as you can see there, her edges are nice and protected. They are in the braids, and we can keep this hairstyle for about 2 weeks, especially because we have braids instead of the rubber band. But when I do use the rubber band, I usually only keep it in for a week. I cut the rubber band out, do her treatment, and then, put it back. But with this braid, we can actually go up to 2 weeks. Again, simple hairstyles that I can take out fast and redo her hair because she's tender-headed, instead of putting these tiny little braids or twists or whatever and then having to take her hair out for hours on end. Yeah, she doesn't like that. I don't like that. I don't like to see her fuss and fight when I do her hair. So I just like to keep it as simple as possible. All right, do you see that smile? Look at her. She's like, wow. Did you see how mad she was before and now she's all smiles? Nadia is something else. She just knows we're done, so she's happy. All right, so for tonight, I just want to lay her edges a little bit. She likes when I do the little design, so I'm just using the Eco Styler gel to put some little designs in her hair, do the little swoop with the baby hairs. It just adds a little va-va-voom, a little fanciness to the hairstyle. And again, my daughter, she didn't steal this behavior, y'all. She got it from her mama. But yeah, she likes that a lot. So I just do it all over the hair, like the front of the hair. I work my way to the other side, lay it down, just as simple as possible. And then I like to tie it down after I do that. Nadia is eating candy. I think this time it was a gummy worm. I like to bribe her when I do her hair to keep her from being super mad at me. So this is the only time I would give her candy, especially at night. I'll give her the whole thing of candy and she can distract herself as I do her hair. But yeah, just laying the little baby hairs down, making sure to give it a little swoop, give it a little design there. And yeah, it works out, y'all. It works out every time. But the key to this style is to tie it down after you do the baby hair so it can keep its form or take its form, all right? And it just stays in better that way. All right, so I did go ahead and tie it down. I guess I didn't film that part, but I did tie it down for a few minutes. And this is the hairstyle, y'all. Look at my baby. Her hair looks nice, clean, and light. And as I said, the aloe vera oil is very light. It's not heavy, so it's not like greasy. It's not greasy at all. It's very, very light, so you can put it on. The first time or the first day you put it on, of course, it's going to be oily and it's going to be a little messy. So what I do is I just tie her hair down with like a scarf or put on her bonnet at night. And then we wake up in the morning, literally all of the oil evaporates or it just disappears and her hair looks clean and just healthy looking and cute. All right, so again, she's in a really, really good mood. She's looking for the mirror. There's a mirror on that wall. That is what she's looking at, and she's checking herself out. And she's super happy. But the great part about this is it's a simple hairstyle that can be taken out very quickly and redone. And this is Nadia's weekly hair routine. Again, we keep this in for about a week. And then we take it out and do the next treatment. And then we apply the oil and we do a little trimming if we need to. And this is how I keep my daughter's hair healthy, growing, and long. All right. If you like the video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to comment your favorite part and let me know if you want to see more natural hair videos. I'm also going to be posting the very first hairstyle of my natural hair ever since I cut it. All right, thank you all again so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.